All right, welcome back, everybody. Has been a very long time since I did a video. I feel like it's been at least at least 3 months anyway. A couple apologies right out of the gate. First, there is a bit of a hum in the background. I'm sure I have a uh, forced air heater blowing just to kind of warm this room up a little bit. Um, Second is the quality of the audio. Um, I haven't done a video in a while. I've since rebuilt my computer. I'm still working out a lot of the settings. And I don't use particularly great equipment to begin with. My camera currently is just a webcam. That's 1080p, but it has a built-in mic that I'm forced to use until I get some new cables run for my regular boom mic. Because my computer is clean across the room. Um, so it's a long ways away, and just I haven't picked up the cables yet. But all that being said, today we're looking at this really cool R2-D2 4DBuild, essentially 3D puzzle. I've done these before, not this particular one. I did a from the Pirates of the Caribbean, I believe what was the Black Pearl, I think was the one I did. I did do videos on it as well. But I saw this. It was a very inexpensive thing to pick up on Amazon. I'll put a link or something on it, but I think it was around $10. The shipping was extremely fast. It wasn't free. I paid for the shipping, but I didn't pay for like overnight, but it came in 2 days. It was really phenomenal. He's supposed to stand about almost a foot tall. The only thing that could make it better is if, of course, it had sound and lights. I don't believe it does. I'm sure it doesn't. Contents, 6 cardstock sheets, glue, and instructions. I do not know what kind of glue it uses. I wasn't aware it needed glue, to be honest. But let's get my cutter here. We'll open it up. Take a look at what's inside. I'm currently on a Star Wars kick. Of course, I've always been a Star Wars fan, and remodeling my hobby room here, trying to figure out, because I've gotten to the point where I built so many models and I've done so many things in here. Where do I put the things I've built? How do I display, the things that I've built? So I've been forced to sort of pack things away. I'll rotate my displays from time to time, but currently, excuse me again, I'm on a bit of a Star Wars kick. I've dug out my old figures from the old days. I have very few models kind of set up. I'm kind of slowing down on models. I built so many so fast that I've sort of burned myself out. I am still working on the wooden Black Pearl, the 196 Revel, Constitution. So those are in the works. I haven't given up on them, but I'm just taking a break from them. And I thought, I'll give this a try. I hate puzzles. I'm gonna say that right up front. I can't stand puzzles, 2D puzzles particularly. The scenery ones, whatever. But I did enjoy the Black Pearl that I built, the 3D Black Pearl. So I thought, why not? We'll give it a shot. I mean, and who doesn't love R2-D2, So let me get this opened up. If I can get it opened up, we'll take a look at it and we'll start building. I think that'll be fun. I don't really know anything about this glue. Eco glue, whatever that means. It's branded 4D, which is the company that made this. So here we are. We got, of course, all the the different parts, and I thought if this goes well, I'll pick up a couple more. This company does a Star Destroyer, a Death Star, Millennium Falcon, and an X-Wing, possibly more. Those are the ones that I sort of picked out on my Amazon list. So we got our instructions here. Looks like we're going to build the dome first. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, I think it just looks really nice. It's a nice looking representation of everybody's favorite astromech droid. The instructions look pretty well detailed. That's good. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, so I thought I'd do a quick little unboxing, sort of, and then we'll do a building. This is the glue that's provided. I hope that's on camera. 4DBuild Eco Glue, 6 milliliters, I assume. I know nothing about it. It's okay, so it's drops. It's a dropper type. So we'll set that aside. We'll get the instructions opened up, and I'll take a look, see what I need for parts, and we will get started. And I think this could be a lot of fun. I'll be right back.
Okay, welcome back. After I filmed that introductory part there, I went ahead, I got my new cables. Hopefully my mic sounds better. I won't know until after I've recorded this, of course. What I did though, of course I'm going through the instructions. First thing you need to know when you open this up, if you do decide to do these kits, look for this thing here. Basically, it's a punch-out tool that assists in punching out little pieces. I don't know if it's really visible, but you got these little pieces inside here. You can punch them out. It's handy. It's very flimsy, of course, because it is made of cardboard. But it is handy, at least to start with. Another thing, every one of the sheets that the parts are printed and cut into are numbered. Like this is sheet A, A1 to A25. And so far everything has been laid out very well. I'm pleased with how this is done. So after last night's video, or after I filmed last night's introduction, I decided to spend a little time at least getting started on the structure. Only because I wasn't real certain how good the instructions were and how things would fit together. So far so good, everything fits together pretty well. Just want to point out as a note, every piece is numbered and has little diamonds and squares and different shapes to tell you or show you what pieces need to connect to what. Like this structure piece here is piece number 8, and it goes into slot 8 in this this round piece here. And it's the same way all the way down. Whenever it connects it's numbered or lettered in such a way that will tell you that that's where that piece needs to be connected. If they didn't do that, however, the instructions are pretty good. They're really pretty easy to understand. I'm going to go ahead and we'll assemble a little bit, and I wasn't sure how I was going to film this because I'm more of a fan of filming a bunch of steps and sort of speeding up the footage, and you know, that way you're not forced to sit through, you know, 5 or 6 videos at a time to get to the end, or you're not forced to sit through 3 or 4 hour long videos. The instructions do say that this, if you rush it, can be built in about 45 minutes, and that's probably true, but I'm not trying to rush it. Now you got your little punch tool here, and you can see there are 2 pieces that need to be sort of punched out, so we're just going to push through. And there are 2 ends to it, so you know, both they're both used for this process, but one end is a little bit bigger than the other, and yeah, it just pushes through, and it opens up those slots for you. This piece looks like it will go on the back side here, and just looking at it, okay, and it's going to go up here. Now it is sort of slotted so you can bend it a little bit, and you can sort of get it to navigate around and give some of that shape, you know, that you're looking for. Now, I have not seen anything in the instructions that indicate when I should be gluing parts on. So I really don't know how that works. I'm not entirely certain when I should be gluing things. That piece being one of them. Will it stay on? I do not really know. So let's see, we will go to next sheet. We're looking for C14, which is right here. I got a cat yowling. I'm about to go close my door so I don't have to listen to it. All right, there we go. We'll push that piece out. And we need C11 as well, so we might as well dig that out while we're here. They're in securely, so when you go to take them off these sheets, it might actually be beneficial to have a little cutter handy. I haven't had too much trouble so far. The parts have sort of pushed out freely enough to where I'm not tearing pieces, which is always a real risk with these, because again, they are just paper. So we'll push these through, clean them out, and there we go. Got some empty pieces there. So we got this one, and we will bend it so that it can form around the end there. Now this one does have a diamond on the back, and that diamond corresponds with this diamond right inside here. I hope you can see that. And that means, where is it going to go? Oh, okay. This is going to go right inside here. Like that. Like that. Seems a little strange, but okay. And then this one is similar. You're just going to bend it. And it's going to go similar. Again, there's a circle, a red dot there. That's going to correspond with that red dot right in there. And yeah, okay. That's going to go on there. And go around to this side. And there we go. Kind of clever, kind of neat. Not complicated per se. The biggest risk is, of course, is bending a piece in a place where it shouldn't have been bent. Of course, that's a risk if it happens. You just got to work with it. But we'll go ahead and we'll start taking out more pieces, and we'll be right back to assemble it. Okay, so I got the parts that we need out. So we'll grab what we're working on here. I believe it's these ones first. Let's start with the biggest one. That's number 9, A19. And that's going to go here, here, and down here. Again, very clever how they've got it marked. And that. It all connects quite tightly too, which is very nice. I still would like to know a little bit more about gluing. Like, when do I start gluing pieces? Because, yeah. All right, 10. Go. And 14. What? Oh, 11. And 12. So we got those 4 pieces that we cut out in place. And you can sort of see the dome taking shape, which is really nice. Okay, and we got number 16, which goes here. And I'm beginning to see a flaw in my my remodeling efforts for my hobby room here. Normally speaking, when I'm recording, I can look over at my screen, see how the recording is going, see if I'm on camera, for instance. You never know, when you're putting things together like this, you drift around, and you could be putting something together and be completely off camera here. So, in order for me to know, I'm going to have to keep looking back at my computer screen, and I'm not happy about that. But it is what it is. I have to think up a solution for that. Alright, we got that, and one more piece. 13. Alright, 13. There we go. There's R2-D2's dome. Pretty cool. And so now on the other side, we will need C9 and C13. Just go ahead and get those now. Figure, might as well get these parts out and assembled. There's C9. Okay, and it's in the middle of this piece here. I just took it out. So we'll pop that out. And C13 is right there. As I said, I mean, yeah, that's why I'm rethinking, because I just did most of that all off camera. Yeah, what are you gonna do? C13. And I will need B2. Which is here, right there. There we go. As I drop it on the floor. That's great. Got it. Alright. So we'll take our little tool here. We'll push out the pieces we don't need. Got one on this one. Push it through. We're good. All right. So we'll start with the yellow one here, because that's the first one it called for. So where does it go? Nope, goes right here. Just like that. Now we got this one. Bend them. This one goes where the triangle is indicating. Okay, comes in. And the last piece will go. This one's got a little Full shape there. That's gonna go. Okay. Yep. Go right there. All right. Guess that's right. Okay, and there we are. So we got the dome pretty much done. Before we leave this page, it does call for one more piece, which is A6. It's a round piece. Might as well get that one on too before we take another break. Take the base and knock them out. There we go. This one's just going to go right on top. I think. Okay. Why is that not working? Does not want to stay. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. All done with that page. Turn the page, see where we are. This might end up being a two-parter. Kind of a lot going on here. So the dome is done. Looks like we're going to start skinning the dome, which is pretty cool. On the next step. So we'll get some of these parts cut out and be right back. Okay, so we got all the parts cut out that we need, and it looks like it's got the skin of the dome sort of happening one sort of quarter hemisphere at a time, or half hemisphere, I suppose, since it's just a dome. It's not a full circle. So I guess we should start putting pieces on. And this one being B10. B10 would be the first one on this side, so that's good. So it's going to be right here. So it goes here. It's interesting, and I think, because I had talked about, well, when do I glue? When, how does that work? And I'm thinking right about now is probably the time, because I feel like that's probably not going to stay there. But we'll go ahead and we'll get the parts on first, and then we'll look at glue afterwards. Looking for a certain number here, 11. There it is. All right, so this will be the next one. Yeah, see there, it's not holding in place. I think the glue is probably going to be happening real soon. Well, I mean, it's on, and then we'll put a little dab of glue. 12. That's the diamond. There we go. And then 13, I think. Yep. This one is there. Okay, so that's kind of cool, actually. So that one goes on, and bend these a little bit better. There we go. All right, that one goes on, and you can see the yellow lens through, which is pretty cool. All right, so next piece is 14. That's this one. And we'll give them all a bend, since they have these really cool sort of perforations anyway. That'll maybe help it, stay put instead of wanting to let go. At least again until I can get the glue on. Oh, it's looking pretty neat. 15, yeah. next is 3. That's the short one. I actually know how this one connects. Oh, I see. All right. For that. All right. And we'll put it on. We'll see how it goes. It's one of those where I'm not sure if I should bend that tab in. Yeah, I should. All right. So this one has a tab on it that needs to be sort of bent right there. That will go right in the side and then locked up like that. There we go. Not bad. I think that could have been done better, but it is what it is. Okay. There's half of the dome. Pretty nice. Okay, and we got the other pieces right here. Might as well get them installed as well. There's his dome. All done. Very cool. I'm very impressed with that. So the next step is looks like it's starting the lower structure. You know, where the legs will the lower part of his body, where the legs will attach. So like this one here, we'll go ahead and get some parts cut out, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, this is where we are. I took the liberty of working on a couple of pieces off camera. They're mostly kind of a support, I assume. And of course, we got one up front here with some of the details that will show through in the end. So it's looking really good. I like that. So we'll put that aside. It looks like we're going to add some more of these supports, similar to what I've already added. Yeah, quite a few of them it looks like. And then on to the next step after those will be things like the outer skin of his body. I assume legs will be after that. I haven't looked too far into the instructions here. So what we'll do is we'll come back after I've punched out a few of these pieces, and we'll do some assembly, and we'll see where we are from there. Okay. So we'll begin with this piece here. I hope that's on camera. I have to punch out some of these little pieces here, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show this piece, but I'm not going to show the next few because they're essentially the same. So we'll get this piece built and installed, maybe this one as well, and then we'll come back and I'll have more of it built. It's a bigger project than I thought it would, honestly. It's taking some time. Okay, so we got this piece here that's going to go inside this one, like that. Sort of like a vent almost, I think. Pretty cool. I am impressed. I do like this. Of course, I do like model kits, and to me this feels just like a model kit. You know, it's got some differences, more similarities to a puzzle than anything. I like it so much, in fact, that I went ahead and ordered the Millennium Falcon. That hopefully will be here soon. I'm not sure I'll do a video on it. We'll see. So there's that one piece, kind of a vent looking piece. Wants to fall apart very, very easily. So I'm probably going to have to build that again. Then we got this piece. We'll go ahead and cut these little pieces out. There we go. Then we got a piece and this piece. Oh, gotta hook out some more. It's a very fun sort of enjoyable process. It's especially nice because this is everything is cut and or printed and cut in such a way that it's meant to fit together very well. I did a Millennium Falcon papercraft sort of a thing a while back, and it was a miserable nightmare. In the end, it was just a failure. So this is a very pleasurable thing compared to that. Let's see, like that. And like that. Okay, so that will go right there. Yeah, okay. And then basically we'll just roll it right up around it. Go. Last piece. There. Kind of neat. This will go like that. There. So we got these two. We'll go ahead and install them now. So we're looking at the front of R2. This one, which keeps wanting to fall apart. This one will go right here. Okay. Push that up in there real good. And then like that. Pretty neat. And then this one goes on the opposite side over here. And that will go there. And there we go. We got two more pieces installed. Very, very neat. So I'll go ahead, I'll install the last couple. We'll come back and we'll take a look at what's necessary to do the outer skin of R2's body. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I went ahead, like I said, I put on the rest of those, and I put this bottom plate on. I'm not actually sure what it's for. I imagine it's just to tie everything together. But I did go ahead and I pulled off the back panel. Go ahead and bend these now. Like that. And that will go on the outside. So we can do this. I do apologize if some of this isn't ending up on camera. It's not a big kit or puzzle, but it's just big enough that my camera, the angle is just not working. But we'll see how it comes out here. So this is just gonna go on like, I think. Well, that's the front. Yeah, that's the front. All right. So this is the back panel. Basically just going to go right on those, that, down here. We will glue this once it's on, of course. The glue does seem to sort of hold everything together once it's assembled. Put that on. Right. Okay, this side. Right. Down here. And there we go. There's the back part of his body. Very clever. I do like how that's done. Now it does have these pieces here. Not entirely sure what these are either, but they go on the bottom. Now it does call for these to go on right now. As you can see, they go on after the back panel. So that's number one. That's gonna go that and over here, I think. Yeah, over here. Go. Okay. Come on, kid. What are you fighting me for? There we go. All right. So there we are. We'll go ahead and put that one on. I'll put the rest of these on, and we'll put the other panel on, and we'll be right back. Okay. So I went ahead and I moved my camera up a little bit, which means everything had to be moved to the left. I don't like it, but it's the best I could do. So I got everything on. He looks really cool. I mean, that screams R2-D2 for sure. The last thing I'm going to do before we end this particular video is to put this on. This is like it's a cowling of some kind for the bottom here. We'll get these parts bent where they need to be. We'll put this on. This just goes on. And again, I do apologize if this is not showing up on camera. One thing I've never been good at is camera work. Okay. So those go on like that, and then these I think just get pushed down into place. I think. I hope. Okay, that one's on. Tight fit, some of these. They really are. Almost the point of tolerance not being quite what you think it should be. I don't know if I'm able to do that. Let me get a tool here. Maybe I can sort of move things around in such a way that I can get that to work. There we go. That one's on. Starting to take shape here, isn't it? That one on, like that. Push this one. Sometimes you just gotta have a tool. I've been called a tool. Okay. All right, that one's on. Go. I gotta say too, and I know that I'm kind of handling this roughly. If I'm real lucky, I won't break it. Yeah, that's not going well. Okay. I'm real lucky I won't break it, but I have to admit it's proven to be quite strong for a essentially a paper craft model. So no complaints from me so far anyway. This piece I mangled a bit. I'm not sure that I'll be able to get that through properly. Just hoping to do this quickly. That's what happens when I try to rush it a little bit, I guess. That is. Here I might have mangled that piece. I may have to glue it down more than anything. So, all right. What is going on here? Why is it fighting me? All of a sudden, you know, I had no trouble with this thing at all until just now. Just now, when I wanted to say something good about it. Try this again. That's one side. Alright. Yeah, fought me the whole way, but I got it. I prevailed in the end. Right, this one's going on. Over a little bit. Okay, that's that one. Yeah, pushed it real far. Too far. Too far. There we go. Got it. Alright. Getting close to the home stretch here, I think. There. Two more. There we go. All right. Yeah, that fought me. But it's on. Looks pretty darn good. I'm very impressed with that. So, yeah. So we're gonna end the video here. It looks like the body is done, other than detail work. His eyes, his little arms. After that, it's the legs. So we'll do all of that in the next video. We'll try to keep this a shorter 2-video series. I didn't intend for it to take this long, but it's a little more involved than I thought it was going to be. But I'm very impressed. It's very cool looking. I think the only thing that could have made it better is if it had lights and sound, or at least lights. Maybe something to think about down the road. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, there we go. Look out for the next video where we hopefully finish him up. And thanks for watching.